Hey there, Scorpio. It's your turn. You're up for your reading. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, yeah, glad to have you. And if you're returning, thank you. I appreciate your support and coming back. So, guys, we're gonna just pull a tarot spread for like the next 10 days. So, from now until the end of May, we got about 10 days left in the month. We'll just get an energy reading from Spirit, whatever Spirit wants to convey. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot for the main message. We're going to clarify with those Tarot. If you hang with me to the end, I'll be pulling from 3 Oracle cards. We'll get some guidance from Spirit to close out the month. Welcome to Gemini season, Scorpios. Hope that this last week and this energy from the lunar eclipse has been okay for you and not terribly disruptive. We're still in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, right? We've got a Pluto retrograde, which very well may be influencing you, but certainly you were in the crosshairs of this lunar eclipse energy. So Scorpio, hope that you're all doing well. So without further ado, spirits, guides, and angels, what is the message for the Scorpio collective? What do they need to know for the next 10 days as we close out the month of May and as we head into Gemini season? So we had a whole bunch of cards just like flip right out. So we'll go ahead and take all of those. We do have the Six of Pentacles, right? So that talks about giving energy, receiving energy. Maybe there may be an imbalance. Yeah, there probably is, because then we've got the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe there's something here that you may be feeling like left out in the cold, or that you may be considering leaving behind because there is this imbalance of give and take. There's an unreciprocated energy going on. So we'll look into that. We've got the moon. So there is that lunar influence, definitely with that Scorpio influence coming out. So there may be some energies coming up from the shadows. They may be things that are being revealed to you or have not been revealed to you yet. This may actually, even talk about something that's like been like a perpetual emotional imbalance, perhaps even. So that's a possibility there as well. We do see the Fool though. So there is something that wants to sort of like come to light, that wants to come up for review. It may take a little courage actually for you to take an honest and hard look at what this is, if it's within yourself, or if it's in your environment, right? So we'll get clarification as to what this new beginning is. So it's like you're turning over a new leaf. I feel like there is something that's coming up for the purge and release aspect, right? Something that perhaps has been a long time coming, that's been bugging you underneath the surface, in the depths of those emotions, that wants to come up. So we'll definitely get a story on that, Scorpio. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but we'll find out. We will find out. And then, yeah, we've got the High Priestess. So this really does talk about like something I feel like that's been hidden from you. It's like you have a nagging idea, right? There's something that's like tugging at you. It may have made itself known to you excuse me, in different kind of ways that are not like necessarily so straightforward or obvious, I think is the word I was going for there. Excuse me. So all of a sudden, right in the middle of this reading, my throat is like all of a sudden out of absolutely nowhere closing up. Hold on, I need a drink of water. I'm almost certain that's the first time I've ever had to drink water during a tarot reading. So that's weird. I feel like for somebody, there's some repressed emotions that are trying to come up, and it's going to be really, really hard for you to move some of that energy through you, is how I'm feeling right now. there's something that wants to come into balance and harmony. Like, I have to just stop right here because there's something that wants to come forward. But for at least one of you out there, and it may be for more than one of you, your ego wants to keep it hidden. It wants to keep it suppressed. It's like so painful and so challenging. This need to purge whatever this is that's keeping you, like, it's really hindering your progress. It's really like over the top of it, Scorpio. I think you would be willing, like, I think like intellectually you would be like, yeah, I mean, I definitely want to like deal with whatever this is, right? Because I want to lighten it. I want to get it out of me. I want to like move on. I want to improve, right? I want to like consciously overcome any type of obstacle. Like, I could hear somebody say that, right? But underneath it, it's like the ego does some kind of trickery where, look at, there's a key to unlock the door. And it's like, it's almost like a little deception going on here. And it's like, it's this little trickery, like a little bait and switch, like a little beneath the surface where you can't see clearly. It's like keeping you like in the darkness somehow. It's curious. Scorpio. I feel like there's something to dig here. Interesting. Let's get one more for the message, and then we will clarify and find out what in the world is going on. Spirit, one more for the message, please, for Scorpio. I mean, this can certainly be a person in your environment, no doubt, but it can certainly be you. Almost like a self-sabotage type of a thing, or like something that's like you've repressed for so long that you kind of like forgot about it maybe, or you know what I mean? It's like something like that kind of an energy. But it doesn't want to be spoken about. It doesn't, there's a resistance. I can feel it. Spirit, we need one more. Thank you. Good. Okay. It was being specific. It was waiting until we could get this. It wants the star. It wants the healing. It really does. It wants you to, Scorpio, this message is super, super duper clear. Okay. You are being challenged to question anything that's keeping you or hindering you from your wish fulfillment, from going towards the star. It's like anything that is trying to like be suppressed or be held down, or keep you like underwater, or keep you like off balance. Okay. Anything that's keeping you off balance. And there's also something about you releasing the need to control. That's the other piece of this that I'm strongly feeling from this, is like this reciprocity. Like, you would say, oh, well, this is like indicative, like in a very simple way of interpreting a Six of Pentacles, you would say, oh, well, this is somebody who is like over giving, or like, you know, has difficulty receiving, or somebody who's being too generous, or somebody who's being too stingy, right? There's an imbalance. But what the imbalance is, and it's tricky, this is tricky energy. It's like, on the surface, you're like, yeah, I'm totally connected in. Like, I totally know what my desires are. I know exactly where it is that I want to go. But like underneath, there's something that it's not clear to you, or like it's coming up to be revealed to you, or to be made known to you. It's something that's been keeping you sort of like separated. It's been keeping you from coming into harmony within yourself. It's like keeping you isolated, or like disconnected from from your internal guidance, from your intuitive knowing. This is beautiful energy for you, Scorpio, and this is like right up your alley. This is like perfect for you, especially now as we're pushing through this last little period of time with this Mercury retrograde. We're in that Pluto retrograde. Like this is prime real estate territory for Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck, we see the Knight of Wands. That's beautiful. And the Wheel of Fortune. So I really feel like you're super like lit up on fire. Like it's like once you recognize, or like once the subconscious energy comes up to the consciousness for you to like look at it, I feel like you grab a hold of it and you're like, oh, we are off to the races, spirit. Like, what is this? Like, what is this thing? Right? And I feel like the wheel is certainly turning, because I think you're ready to grab a hold of it. We see this woman in the Four of Pentacles, and we also have on the bottom this Eight of Swords, right? So it's like something that you are really blind to. It's weird. Like, look at how she is staring at her reflection in the mirror, but she's not seeing it. And that's what I'm talking about here. It's like there's something in your subconscious that your ego's been like shielding or protecting or hiding it from you somehow. And you've been holding on to it for a really long time. And this could be beyond this one lifetime. I mean, honestly, some of this kind of energy can go on 4 lifetimes. And it's like you're specifically in this time and place, in this energy right now, to identify what that is and to cut that out. Look at Judgment. It's coming back around. The wheel has turned, the cycle has returned, and you're standing in a prime spot right on top of it. You've done this before, Scorpio, whatever this is. And you're not scared, right? Like, this does not frighten Scorpio, okay? This is like, you're destined to get there, to this healing, to this place, to reestablish this link to your inner guidance. If you're resonating with this and you're ready to do this, this is the time. Like, here's the thing. This is the timing card, right? Let me put all these cards back in the deck here. This is the timing card, right? This is like everything in its divine timing is coming around for you. Okay. And I feel like for somebody out there, this is you coming back into harmony. This is you coming back into a connection with your spiritual guidance. Like getting right again within yourself. And you're ready to like take that trust fall. It's like somebody's ready. Somebody's ready to like stand up and like pick up the key and unlock the door. Because you know that's what's on the other side of this threshold, right? Is the solution, right? It's the place where you move forward. So let's get a story with this Ostera Tarot. We're going to clarify all this. Spirit, tell us about the Six of Pentacles for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about the Six of Pentacles, please? The Devil, the Hanged Man, big energies, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so these are old toxic patterns, old fears, old things. Again, there's a control mechanism, Okay, this is kind of what I was alluding to when we started out. There's like this need for of your ego, like to maintain control of the situation. And the way that it does it is in a very deceptive manner with this devil, right? It it pushes the energy down. It's like it creates these subconscious beliefs, right? That you're not even fully like conscious of. Or you may be, right? You may have had glimpses of them, but it's shadow work, right? And so you're in this hanged man where you kind of hang yourself upside down and you start to look at everything from a completely different perspective. You turn it on its head to investigate. And this is where in the Seven of Wands, that's the card normally where you see the person and they're like standing their ground and they've got the seven wands and they're just like holding all of this energy back. But this is where you get quiet and you go in and you sort of set yourself sort of apart, right? And you get still, right? And you commune, and here you see the light coming down. This is like your guides, your angels, your spiritual team that's sort of shedding light. It's kind of giving you this insight, right? And so you sort of take a breather with a hanged man. You take a pause to take a look at the reality of whatever your situation is and whatever this devil might represent for you. And you take a pause to commune with spirit and to ask, to be shown the truth on what this is. What is it that's holding you in a place of disharmony? A place of where the way that it manifests in the physical is it's this picture, it's this depiction of this person down here, right? It's like somehow you can't ever seem to clear out the energy. It's like a residual energy that's always hanging around and it never seems to fully release. Like you might feel good for a little bit, but there's still something underneath it, right? There's still something lurking in the shadows, in the depths. And it's like you can't quite touch it. You can't quite feel what it is. And so the way that you do this is by actually starting to engage in spiritual practice. For those of you who are interested in doing that, right? You start to engage in going into those depths. And so let's talk about this Five of Pentacles. Like, what is this? It's like it's just this feeling of like being separated from your own guidance. It's like being separated from source, which is just an illusion, right? It's just an illusion because you're never separated from source, right? You can't ever be separated from source, right? But that devil will occasionally convince you that spirit is, that something's not right, right? Like the devil will convince us that, that like that we're guilty or there's shame, like we have the guilt, the shame, right? The that we're not good enough, that we're not enough, like all of that stuff, right? Like those are the devils. Like those are the things that keep us kind of like spinning around and around and around this wheel, right? But this time it's like spirit wants you to recognize that there's something different about the energy this time, that if you're ready, right, to actually trust that there's a way to actually to get over, to like walk through this door. There's a key that unlocks this door, right? So let's talk about this Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant, limiting beliefs. It's a script, it's a story. Like, hold on a minute. The Empress and Death. Oh my gosh. Major Arcana, you guys. This is crazy. So there you are, Scorpio, right? There is a need to create a new story and to release the old story. It's the old belief system. It's the old dogma. It's the old devil, right? It's the old thing that keeps spinning around and around, that has us believing that we're not enough, that we're less than, that like, nope, it's the stories like, whoa, that's never gonna happen for me, or I'm always like, I always lose, like, those. I don't even want to say this stuff out loud, right? Because, like, I don't want to give any credence to negative self-talk, but you know what I'm saying without me saying it, right? It's like, oh, this and that never happens for me, or I'm not the kind of person who's lucky, like, whatever. Like, I'm not even going to say all that stuff. But it's literally you, like, in a very, very major way, claiming your sovereignty, stepping into the highest version of yourself, changing the belief patterns, literally, fundamentally causing the old story to die away. It's literally trusting that it's time to purge and release all of the old garbage that has been keeping you in this state of lack. Okay? These are any of the statements that we make to ourselves about how we look, about what we do, about our worthiness, about, right? All of that stuff. And it translates into, you can tell, because this translates into people who all of us have this, right? Like, I'm just not even excluding myself here, so don't even think I'm trying to, like, preach. I'm not. It translates into us feeling like we don't have enough, right? So we don't have enough money, we don't have enough abundance of some kind, right? We don't have a partner who loves us. We don't have a family who treats us right. We don't have a big enough home. We don't have a connection with X, Y, and Z, like, whatever it is, right? So this is what wants to be transformed. This is what wants to be turned upside down on its head, to be purged, to be released, to allow those shadows, those self-imprisoning mindsets or self-imprisoning belief patterns, right? And this can stem for lifetimes, right? This can stem from childhood, from, the environment that you grew up in, to hundreds of lifetimes ago, where there was all manner of, misbehavior and imbalance going on, right? So let's talk about this moon. This is big energy, big energy. Look at, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. You've got the 4 of Wands. So this is coming into a successful alliance with, like, new people in your environment. So it can be your family. Look at this can be your family, your friends, your coworkers, just anybody in your environment, any people, including partnerships, right, that you engage with. Are they balanced? This is the 4 of Wands, right? Do they bring you a harvest? Do they bring you happiness? Are they supportive? Are they reciprocal? Do they want to co-create with you, right? Here, this woman on her face, she's a little unsure, right? She's just a little unsure, like, is this an opportunity for me to move forward, to actually, like, collaborate with, new friends, new people, new partners, new situations, right? And look at, then we had Strength and the Wheel of Fortune again. So that wheel is coming out in the underlying energy and the clarifying energy. Okay, it's time to take a look at the people who you are allowing into your life, who are, allowing to influence you. Are those people supporting you in helping you to strengthen you, right? To strengthen you and to support you and to come alongside of you and to partner with you, or are they not? Okay. And you have become a very strong person as a result of course, your interactions, right? And through many, many lifetimes, you've, look at you're a tough cookie, Scorpio. Like, there's nobody who is tougher than a Scorpio, in my opinion. And because I have Scorpio, like my mom was a Scorpio, my daughter is a Scorpio. Like, Scorpio's tough cookie, okay? And this woman is subduing a dragon. Okay, so you're a very powerful being, Scorpio. All right, and you know what it takes. You know what it takes to end cycles. Okay, you've done this before in other lifetimes, also, I will say. So this isn't really new for you. Once you tap into your inner guidance and once you start to actually trust that this is the power, like this is how powerful you are, once you start to tap into that, you understand that this devil, really, you can almost laugh at. I mean, you have to have respect for the devil. You do. But you can kind of laugh at it and be like, you know what? Psh, I've teamed dragons, yo. This is ridiculous. And at that point, you get victory. You get victory over slaying that dragon. And you actually facilitate the wheel moving forward in your favor, right? You purge what lies beneath, okay? And this is the new beginning. This is the Fool. This is the start of the new thing. Look at the star just plops right out. Okay? This is the beginning of healing. This is the beginning, of divine intervention. And it's all within you. Like, I'm not saying, there's not like, I mean, yes, we have angels, guides, and other energetics, right? That are our support team. Of course we do. And we have the one infinite creator, Mother, Father, God, right? We do. That is helping us. But this is your destiny. This is where you're meant to go. It's a wish fulfillment. It's a wish fulfillment for you to be free of this energy, okay? And the time is now. The time is now. This is prime time, 2022 and moving forward. The energy is more supportive now than it's ever been on the planet to finally and for once and for all to purge these old demons, these old relics of energies past, these residuals. It's time to cut the cord. It's time to release, right? And to begin fresh, to begin anew. And this High Priestess, she doesn't even have her eyes open. Because none of this is in your external environment. This is all within you. This is all inside of you. Let's talk about this High Priestess, right? She's a certified badass, So you've got a Two of Wands, which is extreme power, right? Here you are talking to spirit, to your guide, okay? Making a plan, hatching a plan, making a decision. Two of Wands, do I stay or do I go? Gaining clarity, gaining wisdom. Here's your power, tapping it in, right? And Page of Wands. Here's the journey, like, here's what I'm about to do. Like, this is the new idea. This is the new, like, I smell the roses. Like, this fox is ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. We're going to go hunt. We're going to go do a thing. One more on the High Priestess, please. There it is. Bam. The Fool again. Double messages. Double star, double Fool. Okay? She's getting on her broom. She's ready to go. This is a new journey. This is you having victory and moving forward towards your freedom, towards your healing. And the Star. I don't know what's left in the deck to come out, but we'll find out. What about the Star? Yeah, victory. Victory. Can't make it up. Didn't make it up. It's the reading. Success. Victory. Purging, releasing. This is hope. This is beautiful. It's a light. The light comes on. You tamed the beast. You tamed the dragon. You slayed the devil. He has no power over you. That's it. And there's the bottom of the deck. 2 of Cups. Look at that. Beautiful. Love. That's what it is. It's love. So. It's crazy. It's crazy energy. I just have to pause and marvel at what just came out on this table. Scorpio, it's masterful what you're capable of here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some guidance from Spirit for you, and I'll cut you guys loose for the rest. Well, I guess it's the next 10 days. I was going to say for the week. Spirits, guides, and angels, what do you need Scorpio to know for the rest of this lovely May 2022? What would you like them to know? A win-win outcome is forecast. Everybody wins in this game. Anything else? There it goes. A new start is coming. I'm going to get some from Divine Feather Messenger here. Spirit, let's get some messages for the Scorpio Collective, please, for the rest of May. Let's get one more. Okay. Kingfisher, prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. And Crane, you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Whatever you want to manifest, Scorpio, the universe wants to support you, in that. And finally, I'm going to get a Whispers of Love Oracle. Hold on, I feel like I got one flipped over in the deck here. Okay. Spirit, let's get a Whispers of Love Oracle for the Scorpio Collective. What would help them today, Spirit? Look at this. Look at this. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Look at the unicorn. It's beautiful. Powerful reading today, Scorpio, and I'm glad it was for you. I hope this helped somebody. If it did, please like the video. I would also super appreciate it if you could subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. And, I do have a little channel, so any little bit of love helps, and I appreciate it. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you guys for June. All right, take care.